me a sec. I want to do something over here. I'm going to make a new bot command. Because I've been meaning to get some info out. A lot of info at once. Doing work in the middle of work. How dare I? Oh, that was a bad noise. This is this. Almost set. Almost set. Take that. Create. So now if you type exclamation point links. It will also set to every 50 minutes? No, you know what? This should trigger anytime the ads go off. Actually, that's an even better... Yeah, instead of having a timer, I add a new message to StreamerBot for when the ads go off. So I'll just go ahead and take that. Add another Twitch message. Twitch message. I don't remember where Twitch message is. Send announcement to channel. Does that work? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay. Which announce? There's one message and one announcement. I think like they should both be announcements, shouldn't they? I'm gonna change this from a message to an announcement. There we go. Okay, everybody. Thank you for showing up to this early stream. The archive is more or less done. At least in terms of getting all my highlights over there. I still have about 60 hours worth of highlights I still have to upload, but at the moment it's now 500 hours or something. I can't remember the total number. It's all out of order, which really sucks if you actually wanted to use that channel in any useful way, but people wanted an archive. There's your archive. Actually, maybe I shouldn't call it the VOD channel. I should call it the archive channel. I'll change that. Hold on. That's definitely archive. Archive. There we go. Change that. I just do not have the ability or to put in the effort to make that channel organized, and I don't think anybody cares enough. So I'm not gonna bother. Archive. Okay, update. There we go. Now we can play the game. Hey everybody. Baby steps. Yeah, 6 years of baby steps. A lot of people have played this since I first streamed it. You know, not a I'm a hipster. I'm a total hipster. Probably some people have already beaten it before I have, let alone gotten to some of the layers of the onion that I haven't. So this is gonna be the stream. Oh.
Thanks for
Hey, Dave streamed this during my bedtime, nice.
Thanks so much for the 30 months. 30 months, Neo. Much appreciated. Can't middle click watch button, I'm on mobile. Well, then you just middle tap it. You tap it with your middle finger, is what you do. You have to understand what the translation is when you're on a different platform. That's up to you, not up to me. So I kind of want this stream to be the stream where I announce that I am going to probably do games like this one, games like Schedule 1, games where I play them initially on this channel. I want to move them over to Dave Crap. I want to run them on the Dave Crap channel. And the reason is due to how many people show up. It's just 100% how people show up. Black box contains gems. Oh, does it? All 3 boxes are empty. Well, that's a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. Now, these both could be true. And then that makes this false. I mean, this is false no matter what. This box and the blue box are empty. If either of these had gems in them, if this had gems, that makes this one a liar. That makes 2 liars and this also a liar. That's why... Okay, this box and the box are empty. If this has the gems, that makes all 3 of these liars. Which means, and if the gems were in this, that also makes all 3 liars. Which means it's in the black box. Hooray. Yeah, so basically, if I run a game on main channel and I like it and I want to keep playing it and I want to keep streaming it, it will end up on Dave Crap. Okay? I'm gonna have to say this again as many times as I can throughout the stream. But I wanted to still stream it over here for people who wanted to follow from the start, so that it ends up at least in the VODs. I mean, even games I stream over at Dave Crap will end up in the archive channel. There's that too. Important to keep in mind. We should do the storeroom here, to be honest. Get the dead ends out of the way over on the right side, if we can. Yeah, including the breaker box. Alright. Entry system off. No idea what this does. Gymnasium off. Darkroom on. Even though that flips once I get in there. Garage on. Alright, let's see if we can want to push forward by 1 if we can. Which we can, the drawing room. Good. Which gives us a rewrite here so we can go to the right, which is exactly what I'm going to need. Yep. It lets me go to the right. There we go. Bedroom. Perfect. Now forward if I can help it. Yeah, we got a hallway. That's good. Next project is a build LFS. I have no idea what that means. Anything to the left. Nothing to the left. So this could be another... Yeah, we'll do guest bedroom as a dead end. Good place for it. Get a gem out of it, too. That's nice. Alright, can we get a right on here? Yes, pantry. Good. Alright, once again, we could take pretty much anything over here. A left would be nice. We do have security. That's good. Take that. Linux from scratch. Oh. So now that we've had the breaker and the security, we can go ahead and do the whole thing where we increase security and then unlock offlines. So that'll open up a whole bunch of doors for us. Wait, I wasn't done. Do the estate inventory. Didn't miss anything. All right. Let's go straight forward here. Dark room. I'm just going to immediately go back and turn the breaker back on. I got the steps for it. No big deal. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Shoot. Oh, the utility closet's that way. Whoops. Lost a couple steps. Oh well. But another reason I'm streaming this is because, as pertaining to the title, my whole follow list, like, was full of this game for the past 2 to 3 days. And it felt like I could not... It felt like I couldn't stream it. I could. But, I'd rather be streaming stuff nobody else is streaming. Unless it's a collab. Which hopefully Thursday we'll get back to Terraria. That'll be nice. Yeah, let's push up into the dark room. Everything back here is a backup. Let's see if we can, how far in we can push here. No. It's half. Nook. Nook. Alright, well, less common floor plans in the library. Let's see what special kind of thing we can get in here. Also, we've got one of these. See if we can get the sledgehammer, maybe. Ugh. Crafting studio. I've never been in this. Let's take a look. Potential new floor plans. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. So in other words, there have been floor plans I could never get unless I came here. We also ordered a book. Oh, good point, good point. I'll go back and check that. I forgot about that. Permanent changes do not reset each day, so this is permanent. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all the doors in the room. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Tomorrow you will start with a key for each clock room you draft today. I think I like Solarium. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. Yeah, I'll add this. Great Hall partitioning plan. Hey, that's another date. Got so many dates we gotta keep track of. Oh my. Drafting strategy. Architectural Digest Volume. Wait a minute. This was the book I ordered from the library. Huh? Was it in the library also? I'm gonna double check. Oh, this is volume 5. Checked out by Simon P. Oh, that is so important. Okay, I don't care if it's wasting steps. I want to read volume 1 before volume 5, so hold on a minute. Oh my god, there's so much to understand and read. Alright, well, you guys love hearing me read. I'm gonna do some reading. Let me get some water. The drafting spectrum. Blueprints are more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. While it is true most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally, they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, another god mentioned, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way of differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while an orange floor plan will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams, Architectural Digest's Guide to Bedrooms. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Average number of doors 1 to 2. Extra. This feels like so important to have. This all feels screenshot worthy. Synergies. Just every single one of these. Screenshot. I feel like maybe, okay, I'm thinking maybe books in this game, you should be able to just keep them. This would be information I would want out of the gate. Well, learning the game as you go is a part of the game. I think not having this out of the gate means that when you get to it and you realize how much of this information you've already learned yourself makes you feel smarter. So I think it's perfectly fine being here. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, those spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging, which figure that out too. Another thing, well, I already forgot what I was gonna say. Something about having this all up front versus figuring it out. Oh, I can't remember now. I think having this up front would maybe be a little overwhelming. And, oh, right. So, like, a big thing in this game that you have to realize is that failure is not a big deal. Failing is an important part of this game. You need to fail over and over and over. Fail fast and fail hard. And having this up front would make you feel like failing is worse and a bad thing. And it really, like, you have to become comfortable with failing in this game in order to figure everything out. That's how it's also like, I found a lot of parallels to Outer Wilds, and that's one of them. In Outer Wilds, you have to fail a lot, fast and hard, to continue that game. And that's a perfectly fine element of this game's design. And I think not having this up front helps that along. Orange Passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms, flexible options for expansion over pure resources. The more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into it. Well, that's just because of the fact that it has doors. I would love a foyer. That's an amazing unlock there. I do think that collecting this information would have been nice, though. Golden Trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Extra items, never for free. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the great rewards. Synergizes with shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Also, right here, there is something important. I think it's the two of the god names inside of the chapel in the picture there. Let's see if we can see anything else in any other drawings, maybe. I wonder if I bet a magnifying glass would make it much more obvious what those words were. So we would want to, I'm getting a notebook for this one. Magnifying glass. Yeah, I don't have a thing for that, do I? Yeah, alright, separate thing for mags. Mag. Draft. Wait, this isn't the draft. What is this room? The drafting studio. Not to be confused with the drawing room. Crafting studio. Crafting studio. Okay. Prismatic rooms. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Give you bonus steps for Oh, I see. Yeah, I get that. Bedroom. Less likely to find items lying around in your house. Huh. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and color inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, some use it to calculate great sums. But all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Like blue or red. What's on? Let me look how many of these I uploaded here. This is the only one I didn't. Grab that. And that. All right. Let me check my MS Paint. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the library actually has a new letter I didn't get. Hold on. I mean, we have to be here anyway. We're going to read the next book. But we have stage and a stag, which means it's E. So that was nice and easy. And E is exactly what I thought it was. So just keep everybody up to date. This is what we're looking at. Something gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Huh. I almost want to say install gates, but I don't know. Well, we'll figure out. I figured out I forget which room it was is the problem, so we still have to go into the rooms to figure out where it was, but I did figure out one of those puzzles I didn't understand last time. All right. Let's read this book. Volume 3. Oh, I thought I said Volume 5. Volume 3, the June issue. The Potential Within. We all start as an empty floor plan. I just realized there's a thing on my thing. This doesn't need to be here anymore. Hold on. My notepad still has like the whatever the advertising thing. Okay, whatever. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: having gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all three presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Oh, that's a good one. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up the wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Planning your house, estate, layout, and drafting. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. Oh. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. The day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only found them earlier in the day. I'm feeling a little too seen right now. Can I click the door and have it open up? No. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you'll have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. I love that this is like a really poorly made printout of something in the game and then plastered onto this angled grid in a very poor manner. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft a cloister before a terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before a great hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. Drafting a bunk room after a nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. Oh, you won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from the office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater your chance of being able to create a contraption in the workshop. Yeah. Never seen an attic. Need that. What's up, Pixie? What's up, Pyro Pixie? Where did my cursor go? My cursor has disappeared. Oh, there it is. It's very hard to see. Hold on. There we go. There is, in fact, a bug related to my cursor disappearing. That's cool. Make a connection, estate connectivity. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you've drafted in your house. It powers the garage door and grants west path access. Oh, so that's what the garage does. I still haven't made one of those. Turns lights back on after blowing a fuse, and turns the lights off to prevent step loss. See, I knew that's how that was going to work with the gymnasium. Other examples. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, which I've never seen, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the rooms in the estate, can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, and kitchen, and several other features located inside the main house. None of which I've seen yet. Yeah, this game is fire. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. I don't know any rooms that have affected that meal yet. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the billiard room or the parlor, difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. I've noticed that, which means I'm currently on a streak. It's making them harder. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. The day after drafting the freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle, during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Oh. Okay. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across. There's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before, which is what I've been doing. Even if you do not think the room seems very useful, they still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world or keep to themselves. How very fourth wall breaking. Whatever strategy you employ, wish you the best of luck drafting and hope that you build the house of your dreams. In other words, don't just copy whatever your streamer you're watching does. Like new floor plan permanently add. Well, it's permanently added, so I'm just gonna go back. The game was very much suggesting I go back, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I have the steps for it. I don't mind. We'll go all the way back to the start. And get the corridor. And the closet. Okay, we got a draft and another gem. Alright, wanna go left if we can, or straight if we can. I guess I'll take the bunk room, which has bananas. Anything else? Think there's anything else in here? Get the hamster. All right. Okay, well, that cut us off from quite a bit. So going backwards did not really help as much as I was hoping it would. This is always going to say the same thing, right? I don't know. That's a weird message, actually. It's always about the 5 fruits. Oh, shit. Is this it? Oh, this is it. Oh. Wow, that was an unexpected end to the run. Alright, well, in that case. Give me this. Oops. Is this... Wait. Yeah. Of course it's locked. Of course. Running out of keys. I even got the fucking combo of... Oh, wait a minute. This is important. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I got the fucking power off keycard combo and couldn't take advantage of it. That sucks. Is anything, I mean, this is, I don't think there's anything new up here. This is just the same, like, collection. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll take one more trip to the security room. Just to see if maybe I overlooked like a item somewhere, but I highly doubt that. There's a key and a trunk and a broken wait, is the key in the trunk though? There's apparently a key somewhere. And it would have to be somewhere up here. Or maybe down here. Shit. There is a key somewhere. There's a broken lever. Which doesn't help. I need a key. Where would the key be? I need that key. And I don't know where it is. It could be in one of the lower rank rooms that I made late, is the thing. Guess we'll just double check to make sure it's not over here. Nope. I would assume that thing doesn't mention what's inside of the boxes. Oh my god. We can continue the run. Let's see if we're gonna be lucky with this. What do we get? What do we get? Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. How fucking pointless. Okay. Billiard room, we need items. Ooh. Though I need a place to spend them. 12. 9 times 2, 18. 5, 16 times 1 is 16. 21 minus 1 is 20 times... Wait, what? Times 5 is 100 divided by 10 is 10. Key card. I don't want a key card. I needed anything but a key card. Please don't be locked. Oh my god. This fucking... You fucked me. You fucked me by giving me a key card when I needed literally a key. This game is ignoring me when I tell it to make more fucking key card rooms. Oh, but wait a minute. This is actually a room we need the letter for. Hold on. We've got a clock and a tie. A tie and time. That would be an M. So this is an M. I'm... Okay. Small. I think it's going to be small. Is the word here? Small gates? Something something small gates. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. So I'm not sure what that's really trying to tell me. Something small gates. But alas, I am hell fucked. And apples were extra delicious today. Damn. What's this? Wait, what? Huh? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the left. What is it? That's observatory. That's where this is. What does this map have to do with what? Treasure map. I'm where the treasure map is. Is there a treasure here? Huh? Wait. Why did that pop out? What? What? This looks like the spot. Now to find something to dig with. No. There's no shovels anywhere. That's really funny. There's just a random spot to dig at in a random room, I guess, at some point. Too bad I'm screwed. Oh well. Oh well. Dig through the floorboard. Yeah, exactly. Floorboards. Yes, good. Do we know that the observatory has a white knight? We do. Alright, well, that was an interesting way to get stopped. Just to double check. Just to double check. I'll spend, I don't care. I'm gonna end the day, but I may as well look at this one more time. Yeah, just a trunk. No thanks. Sleepy time. All today. I still have a sledgehammer at the coat check. A rustic villa. No, that's not how you say villa. Oh, I forgot to throw a coin into the wishing fountain. Whatever that ends up doing. Maybe, oh, you know what? Oh my god, I just figured it out, you guys. I figured out what the fountain's for. You get the pump room to lower the water. It lowers the water in the fountain, and you can pick up all the gold coins you've thrown in it for that day. It becomes a bank. Technically, that means I broke the rules. Hold on. No tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. Those items brought onto the estate from outside. So, like, I'm taking a coin from the estate and throwing it into the thing. That's illegal. Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that. I broke the rules. I drank fizzy lifting drink. Dark room. I'm in a dark room now. Let's see what it gives me. Alright, gave me this. That's good. Dead end room. That's good to get that early and out of the way. Alright, what's this? Oof. Lost half my steps. I'll take the den. I need security. Alright. So until we find. Actually, no. We'll always try to make this high with the offline mode unlocked, no matter what. Oops. Is this fairly early? Technically, I'm 7 hours in, so no. I would say not. But I do feel like there's still tons of game left because I've been sort of like trawling. How would I put this? This game has layers like an onion. I have been trying to peel back every outer layer I can, like, as thoroughly as possible before getting to the next layer. So, to a certain extent, it's still early. If that makes any sense. Is the weight room first time or every time? It's first time. Only the first time. So weight room won't do that again, thankfully. But now I'm in need, like dire need of stuff. I'm gonna go closet. Yeah, I need that. I need the die and I need the key. And bedroom here works. Heard there's lots of layers, but I know next to nothing about the game. Well, I will occasionally be revealing layer 2. Just letting you know that. I don't know if it's... That's how I define it anyway. I'm defining it as that layer. I've avoided the locksmith so much. But I don't have any money. But I'll need it eventually. I'm gonna build it just so that I've built it, because I've taken too long. But yes, I can get a key whenever I need. Lockpick kit. I want that so bad. Did I make security? I did make security. Hold on. I'm wasting steps, but wait, Gesper, that's just plus 10 the first time. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's get to security real quick. I need to make sure I haven't missed anything so far. I missed a key? Shit. I bet it's in the fucking dark room. Just, I couldn't see it. So I'll wait until I can turn the light on, or I'm in really, really dire need. I can just like scan the place as much as I can. Okay. Wait, did I walk into this room? Oh wait, I did. Oh, I had to anyway, it didn't matter. Okay. You've been sleeping on the locksmith? Yeah. Looks like you don't want to do that. I'm just gonna click around and hope for the best here. Alright, we got an ad break coming up, so I'll take a break for that, as I usually do. Right now. See you guys after the ads. And we're back. There's a key hiding somewhere in my home, and I don't know where it is. Parlor? Wait. Yes, parlor. Gems are not in the blue or the white box. Gems are in both the blue box and the white. This is a lie. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. That's also a lie. They can't be in two different. So this is the truth. Gems are not in the white or the blue box, which means that they're here in the black box. All right. Nice and easy puzzle there. There's a lot of puzzles they made for this thing. They made so many. Still pissed off that I fucked up the very first one. Alright, we need anything that's not a dead end. Take a pantry. Banana! Anything? Time, I wonder. There's gonna be so many different, like, little things that you'd have to play really fast or watch somebody else playing to notice, and I bet that's one of them. Something happens with these flowers, I'm sure of it. Hey, there's my sledgehammer. I don't want it yet. I'll just take the hallway. In the parlor. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. The blue box, white box. This is a lie. Box and blue box are both empty. Box and white box, which means both of these have to be true. Because they can't both be a lie because this is a lie. So if these are both true, then the black box has the gems. Spare room, I guess. Nook, I need key. Check to make sure I'm not missing any items, because there are items in the corners sometimes. Key. Ooh, the pool. So this will add sauna in the pump room a lot. This will add stuff that I need. I think we'll go pool. In the hopes that we can get the pump room. Let's get the den. Another gem. Still not seeing any boxes to go and grab the sledgehammer. Oh. Well, then again, I need to draft a room, and I don't have. Thinking I need to go backwards a little bit after this room. What the hell does this mean? 50? 54? What? Huh? I don't know what the center is supposed to mean. Huh? It's got the addition coloring. But is it, like, squared? Like, is it 4 squared? Which would be 16. I want to say 16. I think that's right. It's squared. So, once again, 4 squared, 16. Because it's a square, right? 16 minus 10 is 6. All right. Figured out a new little hitch in that puzzle nice and quick. We're going backwards. We're going too far in, I think. Let's see if we can get a dead end over here. Now that we got some keys. The pump room. The pump room. All right. A new room and a new puzzle to fuck around with. We got 2 boxes now out here. Let's see if we can get that checked out. Sledgehammer. Mount Holly pump control. Fountain. Reservoir. See? I knew it. I knew it. Fountain. We need to drain the pool. How do we do that? How do we drain? How are we going to drain here? How easily or difficult will it be to drain? Let's see if we can drain the pool. That's not doing anything. Oh wait, there's other engines. Wait, I think this is filling up the pool. It is. Try that again. Okay, the pipes do matter. We can keep draining the pool if we get the pipes correct. Think. Let's see. Up. I have no idea how this works. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. This doesn't make any sense. I think it's related to this. Somehow. Maybe. That's an HVAC system. This pumps into this. What is this? Do I need like a lever that doesn't exist here? This one? There's a wall note. Pump control panel, water source selection. Pump room schematic. Reserve tank. 2 tanks have 4 units in them. Pump switch. Okay. 1 through 6. Is that the vac control? From the breaker? I don't think so. I wonder how the reserve tank. I don't feel like I get to use it. Also, I feel like I'm not going to be able to drain the pool. At least not that much. Or is this 6? Wait a minute. If that's 6, then that's how we got from pump 4 to tank 1. So now we need to pump. Okay, so we could fill up the greenhouse by pumping. I don't know if that'll work. Out of tank 1? Yes. Okay. And then if we go back to this. Yes, yes! And then we can fill up the kitchen. Maybe. I don't know. What's the other one? 3? 3 is the aquarium. Which is a fucking freak-ass thing to drain water out of, I swear.
Raid.
Let's see.
Raid. Raid. Raid.
Yo, Sci-Fry. Thank you so much. Neldacted, there you are. I wanted to thank you for the art. Oh, wait. I already did that, didn't I? I'm thanking you again. That art that you made for my repo dude was really awesome. Thank you so much. We'll never know where Psy was good. Uh-oh. We live in a blue world. We do. I'm the Blue Prince right now. Playing Blue Prince. Thanks again for the raid, Sai. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a good one. I saw some of that dicey die in the dungeon game. It was very frog-like. Looked perfect for you. Gonna go watch the new Gundam episode. We'll have fun watching the new Gundam episode. I hope we can do repo again. I was like still kind of like muting myself and coughing half that stream and clearing my throat. And now that I'm better, I would like to try again. This game rules. Dude, I was playing it day 1. I knew it. I was watching, I was looking at reviews. I was getting, all the hype channels were flowing into me, and I was like, this is the game I'm going to play. The only issue was that all of the hype for the first like 2 to 3 hours didn't make any sense. I was like, this game is kind of like a simple puzzle. I don't see what's going on. And then I figured out, oh, there's no pictures in here, but I figured out the second layer to the game, and then I was like, oh, okay, I see now. And then, well, now I know that there's like a lot more going on than what you initially think. And that is where the Outer Wilds shit comes into play, and I'm excited to keep going. I just found this room for the first time, and am having a fun time trying to figure this out, which is its own little puzzle inside of a puzzle. But, yeah, no, really looking forward to getting really deep into this game. Seems like it's going to take a lot of hours. But yeah, if you didn't want to be spoiled on this game, obviously you can leave. And also, obviously, don't tell me anything. I'm staying blind. All right. I needed to take. Can I move? I don't think I can actually move these between each other. This is just for pump 2. So 2 and 1 are both full. Kitchen's the only one I can seem to drain into. Kitchen is 4. I'd have to drain 2, but I can't. I don't know how to do it. Can I drain the pool anymore? Can I actually drain the pool anymore? Three. Now, literally everything is too full to dump any more water into outside of 4, and I don't see any way to do that. Unless, oh, wait a minute. Okay. We go from 2. Okay, we pump from 2 from the reservoir. Which we dump it. Wait, okay. So if we dump 2 there, we can dump from that into 2. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. There we go. No, not that. Wait. Fuck. I had to select the kitchen first. Okay, so we fill that up. And we dump that into kitchen. Wait, is that the right one? No, it's this one. Okay, now we fill up the kitchen, which empties out this tank. I don't know. Wait, is this possible? Is this actually possible? I don't know. 3, 5, and 6 seem to be the only ones I can ever do with tank 1. 3, 5, and 6. So I would need to somehow get... I don't think I can drain the pool anymore, now that I'm really thinking about it. Let's just go back and look at the pool. I'm too curious. I want to see what the pool looks like now. Still can't get... But even if I did drain it, what would be the point? There's no items to pick up that I can see. I think the pool is just another reservoir, unless it has an item in it. But because it doesn't matter. So then we want to drain the fountain, I think. For all of the gold that we threw in there. That's not... I wonder how permanent any of this is. An item appears after it's drained. Excuse me, I told you not to tell me anything. What are you doing telling me things? Excuse me, you just spoiled an important thing in the game. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Should have said maybe an item appears after it's drained. There you go. That's more like it. But man, just out here just spoiling shit in the game. Damn, dude. How the fuck would I empty the pool? How in the fuck would I get 2... Wait a minute. I need to get 2 more units out of the tank. Is there any way to get them to go across here? I don't think that there is. Wait. I can pump out of this through this. Wait, that is it. Wait, 2 into 2. Yeah, okay. So we get... Hopefully this doesn't automatically do anything. Okay, good. We do 2, and then we say we switch this. And then we pump out. Get a straw and start slurping. And that's 2 more, so that the pool can fill this up. And that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Because I didn't do this! I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Other way. Wait, is that? That doesn't make... Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. Now the pool is draining. Can I watch it drain? Oh my god, that's a bunch of money. It's makes 0 sense that I couldn't see that while the water was still up. I'm just gonna complain about that real quick. Alright, well that's one way to make a bunch of money now. Keep that in mind. Do I need to write that down in the journal? I don't think so. I think I'll remember that the pool has a bunch of money in it. If you want to go down this way. Even more money. All of this goes the wrong way. Well, alright. I'll observatory. I wasn't sure if it was backseating to tell you that it wouldn't render stuff until you drained it. It kind of is. Because there was something I didn't know, and then you turned it into something I did know, and that's spoiling. Rooms with 4 doors are common. Ooh. And a diamond. Ooh. The room just paid for itself. Coins reflected the water's colo. Colo. Color. Oh. I just had to play the in-game word game with your typo. Ah, so this room is an R. Yes, I see. Alright, let's get back to the entrance. I didn't make a security room yet, right? No. Okay. Cloister. Ooh. I'll take the chapel and consider this an extreme measure if I have to come back to it. We'll unlock the corridor here. I should have gotten the commissary. Take the pantry. And the West Wing Hall. Yes, 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 yes. Very good, very good. Dead end? Spread keys throughout the house. Okay, I do have 3 other rooms I can use. I'll do that now. So that's good. There's now a bunch of keys all over the house. Oh, fuck. Really? Oh, Jesus. I need that sledgehammer. I'm coming back here after we get the sledgehammer. These should probably all... I think they'll... Because they're lockers and not doors? I don't know if the sledgehammer does... sledgehammer probably doesn't work on these, does it? We'll just keep that in mind. I'm not going to touch it for now. Commissary. Absolutely. I have so much money. What can I get here? A salt shaker, which I assume improves the food. The shovel, which I don't have anything to shovel yet. Sleeping mask and melt. None of these are things I really know I'll need yet, but I'll keep in mind that they're available. Specifically the shovel. The rotunda can rotate. I wish everything could rotate in this fucking game. I don't want to do the Great Hall because it would be better to have the foyer first, but I think I'll I think I gotta do it. I think I gotta. I gotta. We'll drain all of that into the pool as well. Okay. So, pump 2 is that. So this. So I think I kind of did that wrong, but whatever. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, so that fills up that. Do a little bit of pool. Another one of these. Can I see the pool from here? And then we want to pump that into the greenhouse. Might hurt. Like this? Yes. Okay, so it empties it out. And then we need something from the center, which is 1 and 2. Oh, wait. No, actually, that does it, doesn't it? I think that does it. because all we have to do is wait for that to fill up. And then we swap this over. And that'll empty out the fountain. Alright. No idea what emptying or filling up any of the other ones is going to do. I'm out of gems, which means just the storeroom. Ooh, boy. There's so many of these. I'm just going to use this one. I've never seen this many trunks. Oh my goodness. Totally worth it. Paid off itself. Okay, billiard room is pretty much death if we don't get a good roll here. And it's kind of death. We'll go with archives. Ah, man, the security. Not seeing any drops. I need security. Is this security? Nope. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. Oh my god. It's so crazy how I cannot get the rooms that I need when I need them. Launder currency. Wait a minute. I have so much currency. I might need the laundry room. I need to see what this does. How does this room work? Also, yeah, no, I have all the letters. Bleach. Laundry service. Spin cycle, wash and dry, fluff and fold. I can spend all of my money doing whatever this is. Oh. Exchange all your gems with all of your gold 1-to-1. Oh my goodness. All of your keys with all your gems. All your keys with all your money. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We do gold for keys, and I open up all those chests and all the lockers. That's what yes, I'm opening up so much stuff by doing this. This is what we're doing. Do it. If I go key heavy and I go to the I wasn't done. What the hell? What happened to all? Excuse me? All of your keys with all of your money. It didn't do that. Unless I can only hold 10 keys at a time? I call bullshit. I was not given all of my keys for all of my money. I know 5 keys became... Yes, I understand, but I wanted 15 keys. And the word all did not happen. Bullshit. Call bullshit on this room. Fuck you. I feel like I haven't seen any chess pieces in any of the new rooms, and it's kind of weird. False advertising. Exactly. I'm going to, I see nothing saying that there's a maximum of keys. I'm going to complain. I'm going to complain about that. You had 20 gold, it cost 10 to use, so 10 gold became 10 keys, and the 5 keys became gold. And the 5 keys became gold. No, that's 5 gold that did not convert into keys as it was supposed to. I think you're trolling me. You had 5 keys before using it. Yeah, and I had 20 gold, which meant I spend 10 for the conversion, and I get 10 keys. No, oh, no, no, no. I think maybe you're the one who doesn't understand math suddenly, okay? I had 5 keys and 20 gold. I spent 10 gold to use the machine. That means I have 10 gold and 5 keys. Each gold is supposed to convert into a key, 1 to 1. That means the 10 gold turns into 10 keys. I already had 5 keys. 5 plus 10 equals 15. Unless I'm missing some other point you're trying to make. The machine changed the keys you already had to gold. It does 2 different things? It doesn't just do one thing? I'm spending a step to look at this. What the fuck did I miss? This service costs 10 gold and will exchange all of your keys with all of your gold. Oh, it exchanged. Alright, fuck me. I don't know what I'm fucking reading. I get it. I get it now. It was a swap. It wasn't a conversion. It was a swap. That was the contention in my brain, unfortunately. Well, I have plenty of keys to do this now. Ooh! I need a... Too bad I still haven't even ever opened up a garage. Where else did... Ooh, was there one in here? Can I just take a peek? I'm out of steps, guys. Can I just... I'm fucked because I got screwed over by the weight room that decided to show up, and then I didn't even get to use it correctly because I had a fucking key card. 1, 2... I'm so fucked. I'm fucked. Again, I fucked myself. This game is hard, by the way. But it does feel like it's trying to fuck me over a lot of the time. Because anytime I do the security and keycard thing, I never get keycards anymore. And then whenever I get... hope for a chest with food. I can't remember where the chests were. Was there one in here? There was. Okay. Like... When I plan for one thing, I get something else. And it's like consistently going that way. Which is what's bothering me. Wait a minute, I can't... Oh, never mind, whatever. It's because I got the laundry room. Okay. I can't remember where the last one was. Did I have one? No, that one. I did that. Star room, billiard room. I just have to go backwards. Has a knack for knowing what you want to do and never letting you do it. Yeah. And that's something I'm starting to notice and is continuing to bother me. Well, I guess we'll find out now if the fountain resets, which it probably does. I won't be surprised if it does. And fuck me. Good night. The rustic villa. All this like fade in, fade out stuff needs to be faster for me when I click. Like, I think when you click, it should just display everything instead of like fading, fading, fading. Oh my goodness, there's more to the fountain than I thought, and it was permanent. I'm excited that I did that. I'm very glad I went and bothered to do that instead of thinking it would be temporary and I'd never see the result. But yeah, there are the coins that I threw in. I kind of don't want to pick them up. I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave those. Just to see whether or not they're... Wait, actually, better call. I'll take this one in the center. And we'll find out if these are permanent or not. But hopefully this adds a permanent upgrade by going down here. What? Basement door is locked. With like a regular key? Okay. Oh, okay. So come back with a key. Will do. We'll see if the regular key's working out. I also wonder like what else might be affected by the pump out here, but I don't think anything else is. I wouldn't know. I don't see anything else with water out there after all. Okay. This is the run where I never saw a key, right? But the parlor. These are gems. Gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. The statement on the white box is true. Gems are in the white box. Okay, so all three statements have the word white in them, which means this statement is false. Which means this statement is false. Which means this statement is true. The gems are in the white box. I love these. These puzzles are so good. I can't believe they made as many as they did. This is way more than I could ever. I can't make puzzles. I'm bad at making puzzles. Could never be me. Not flat out puzzles like this. All right, Nook time. You're amazed how many variations it has? Yeah. All right. Let's see if a regular key gets us into the basement, or if the basement requires a basement key that I've never found, or a lock-picking kit. Let me in. This key does not fit. Fuck you. I was hoping I got a permanent upgrade after all the pain I've been through, but no. No, I am not allowed that much. Coat check. Would have been nice some other time. You know what? Yeah, fuck this run. We're gonna go all in on the left side. Hope for the best. Alright. Alright. Okay. Good billiard room. By the way, something that has been in since the start and I didn't notice because I was checking stuff out. Accessibility actually specifically has control rebind as a checkbox, but the message is these are being developed and tested and will be included.
Gift a sub.
Davacax.
Like, they're taking a while just for widescreen support, and like, this is when I'm like, maybe you delay by a few days. I don't know. Maybe you say you're in early access. I don't know. This is the kind of stuff you should have in 1.0. And this game is not. This game is 1.0. So, yeah, it seems silly. Maybe your accessibility should be a little more important. 3 squared is 9. 6 squared is 36. Minus 16 is 10. 20? 20. My brain was like, wait, Dave, you're doing it wrong. Dave, you're doing it wrong. 20. 5 squared is 25 divided by... Oh, minus 1. 24 divided by 12 is 2. And then they have a Zomboid update cycle. Well, it's been a few days. I'm giving them some room for effort. Especially if they want to get all 3 in at once, because monolithic deployments across multiple platforms, because this is on consoles also. And they even said inside of the latest hotfix that because of deployment inconsistencies between platforms, the consoles won't see the update until later tonight. I haven't been... Oh my god, the Rumpus Room. I've been meaning to come back here for so long. And we're finally back. And it has 8 coins in it somewhere. I'll talk to you in a moment. The Rumpus Room has a black bishop. Hold up. Do I even have that written down? This was one of the first rooms I entered. Yeah, I never wrote that down. This fucking pen. Rumpus This is black bishop. I'm considering the chess pieces layer 3, with the room letters being layer 2, and layer 1 just being the game itself. That's how I'm gonna define all that. If anybody gives any shits, I don't think anyone really does care. There's the money. All right. What do you got for me, buddy? Give me something good.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Yes, please. Oh,
The
what's...
image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh no, he's telling me I'm gonna fail.
Familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing.
All right, had to make that
What you have
obvious.
heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Okay, so that just basically explained
Until the dawn of the following day,
layer 2,
I will have nothing more to say.
which I already knew. But, all right, yeah, this is like the hint system, I guess. I need items. I really hope I can sneak around here. I need a lot of straights on that one. I'll have at least... How many die? 1? Man, I failed to use my die last round. I actually had some, didn't I? Maybe that was after I ran out of rooms I got the die. I can't remember. Oh, wait a minute. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. I thought the billiard room had another door over there, and I did not look correctly, and now I already lost. All right, well, that's cool. All day. Let's find out how that fountain's money lays. Cramped bungalow. Yeah. Yeah. If I click, all of this should just appear. Just saying. Check the silver. Did I have a silver key? Too late. Doesn't matter. Way too. Oh, wait a minute. The coins moved. Is it just gonna always be 5 coins waiting for me out there? That's sort of like a permanent upgrade if I leave the fountain drained. I didn't know I found a silver key, I'm gonna be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it was 5 last time, wasn't it? So maybe taking a coin does remove 1? Was it 5 or was it 4? I can't remember now. I'll take 1 more. We'll find out. If there's 3 tomorrow. Breaker. Not that any of this matters, because, well, actually that does help. That'll probably help. I don't know what the vac indicators are for. Still. Someday. Alright, give me a right. Yeah, sure. Guess I'll lose my money immediately, sure. Nothing for me? Eh, fuck you. Corridor. And 10, yes. Ooh, alright. Dead end? Locksmith? Or a closet? Yeah, closet. Something to the left? Pantry? Alright. Never coming back to this side. Dining room, yes. Okay. That goes right. Bedroom. Or a nook. Pick the nook. Ooh. Let's go with the parlor. Let's not do any more dead ends if we can help it. Not unless we open up another pathway. Gems, the gems are in a box that is actually blue. Blank. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Oh boy, this one's gonna get me. Okay, let's think. So, what this means is that it's either one of these or it's in this one. I think. Gem are in a box that is blue. So if this is true, this can also be true. But then this would have to be false. But that doesn't make any sense. You can't have a blank statement be false. Gems are in a box. Wait. I think this just means one of these has to be true and one of these has to be false. So gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Could be true. Well, this is also false. Gems are in a box that is actually blue. It's like, that's a lie. It has the word blue on it, so this has it. So I think this just means, like, ignore the white, like, just because of the way this all works. But I want to go through it just a little bit extra. But I'm sure it's in the black box because of what it is, right? Like, because if these were both false and this is true, that doesn't really. Yeah. That's true. This can be false. This is true, that forces this to also be true. And that's the problem. So, alright. And if I get this wrong, okay. If I got it wrong, I'd have a fucking problem with that. Because I'd have to figure out why I'm wrong. Let's just spare room this one. Okay. Yes. Okay. This allows us some free. Well, no, it's still only 2 pathways technically. So I still want to try to keep opening pathways if I can help it. Which another hallway would do. No, it wouldn't. Could go real hallway heavy. But I don't like spending the 2 gems on just that, so I'll do this. Wait, oh fuck, I already walked forward. Well, let's see what this gets us. Something that doesn't point left? Yeah, of course it's gonna try to fuck me like that. I guess in this case, the courtyard is what I'm gonna do. And then I want to see what kind of dead end I can make over here. The garage. That would be a new one. Yes, the garage. That's the new dead end. And it's on. And it stayed on. Good. So the only thing is I don't have the keys. Actually open up the garage door because the power is on. Oh my... Wait. Oh my goodness. So if I had the car keys, I could drive somewhere. That's fucking crazy. I want the car keys immediately. I want to know where I could drive. What? Oh. It's advertisement time. This is a card. This note card is truth because it's handwritten, even if it's red. Whatever. We got stuff to see. Stick around after the break. See what it is. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. when I do it and I'm not backseated into it. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship. Your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. I feel as though I should not go out there. Oh my goodness. Without the car keys. But I'm going to. First there's a ladder. No, I can't go up there. And go out here. Oh, I can finally open up that door maybe. Let's do that first. You always want to unlock the shortcuts in Dark Souls before. There we go. As if you couldn't just reach your arm around and do that from the other side. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset. Alright, cool. So now I can just go out here whenever I feel like it. Alright, let's go look. What? The shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. Root cellar rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. Or I can get 2 special items. In future runs, I'll take the shelter, but for now, I want to know what constitutes special items. Apparently, special items can be a shovel. Is that a lockpick kit? A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. Well, what about... It says, okay, so first of all, it says normal doors, which means it will not open the basement door. Yeah, doing an early stream. Oh, since there's some regulars rolling in now that it's a couple hours in, the reason I'm streaming this early is to let you know that future streams of this will be on Dave Crap, okay? Dave Crap streams will be uploaded. Yeah, okay, I can't open this without the car, I assume. They will be uploaded to the VOD channel. I just realized running the ads didn't do the thing it was supposed to in StreamerBot, so that's awesome that that's broken again. Yeah, like, unless it's a collab, Schedule 1, this game, what else would I be doing over there? Path of Exile 2, I might do some of that over there. Those games more or less should be on Dave Crap from now on. Might be an Aneurysm 4 over there. So it is no longer exclusively a channel where I'll be playing without using the microphone. It's now just going to be a place where I play games that I've already played over here. I kind of want to leave this channel more to either like streams that I really, really regularly do, like RimWorld and Voice of the Void, or new variety, but like runoff streams are going to be over there, which is why when you type links, you'll now see that I call it sort of a runoff stream thing. Alright, so now you know. Garage music is awesome. Loving it. There's only one way out now. Thankfully, I do have a reroll. But golly, I have so many resources to use now. I would very much like to not waste them. I got a rather dirty coin. Okay. Actually, no, I have 2 ways out. Can I get lockpick kit? Yes, it worked. Oh my god. Still no use for the sledgehammer. But I can get something rare from the library, so let's do that. And we have now seen and screenshotted drafting strategy. The pump system I already know how to use. I think we want the history of Arindia. Because I feel like the fixed stars is also what shows up in the observatory. And these 2 I also don't know. So I'm still going bottom to up, but I think I've already have these 2. So I'm gonna do history of Arindia. Simon P. Jones. Alright, should get a rare room here. That is not rare. What the, huh? None of this is, I don't consider any of this rare. However, if I do the weight room, that removes it from the pool. So I'm gonna treat this as a dead end and never go in. Fuck you. Oh! It happens after drafting it. Well, ultra fuck you. God damn. Now I know that. I thought I had to walk through it at least once. Well. How screwed am I now? Not too screwed. I get the commissary, but it does take up a gem, which I don't like. I want to reroll. I think I want to reroll here, but I shouldn't. I should reroll when there's absolutely no recourse. What do you got? Got gems. I'll take a gem. Okay, all I have is the dark room. So I guess I'll take the dark room. Closet, utility closet's all the way back there. I don't have a lot of steps left. It'd be nice if, like, doing utility closet ahead of time would let you just, like, keep the light on. But the fuse specifically breaks once you enter the room. So I understand why it works the way it does. It's just annoying. Alright. Give me... Oh, I can't even see this. Fuck me. Let's try for middle. Fuck me extra hard. Alright. Got nothing left. That's just how the game works. It hates me. I think the strongest feature I could unlock in this game, oh shit, is the ability to, like, deconstruct a room. That would be awesome. I hope sometime that becomes a possibility. Because getting these kinds of dead ends is one of the most, like, depressing things this game throws at you. Didn't even get to use my lockpick. The Westgate path opens up the outer room. That's what that was this entire time. I see. Alright, let's find out if we can't lockpick the basement. Keeping in mind we have 3 coins left in here. Doesn't even let you pick the lockpick. Doesn't even let you pick whatever key. Fuck you. Alright. I think that's it. All today. A rustic villa. I keep making rustic villas. Yeah, you missed it. I drained the fountain. I got the pump room, drained the fountain. Now I'm seeing no coins. Does it just randomly produce coins or what? What's going on with that thing? No, it just kind of places it 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it has been going down this whole time. So I'll just leave 3. We can fill that back up, bank coins over time if we feel like it. Drain it again, take the coins back. That seems like so much effort. I don't want to do it. Items for trade. Add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Make an offering, receive a blessing. Well, I can't make an offering without anything, so I guess I'll try the school. I want to see what the hell classrooms are. As if a child would ever add classrooms. What? Herbie. Oh. Hold up. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her here, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners as wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me. If I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. I don't know what I would learn or use any of this for, but just in case. Oh. Flame number 2 has been lit. Onion, I'll call that a second layer onion. Yeah, giving a gift to Mrs. Peterson, right? But also there's a dig spot here. Although I doubt it has anything too important in it. So what does this look like if I don't have a garage? Oh. That's what it looks like. Gas snob. Actually, they talk about that. They talk about how they upgraded from gas at some point, but only left some of it around for certain things. So, not necessarily a gas snob. That's 8 steps gone to do that. Yeah, less common plans, but I also got my new book, which I'll just go ahead and... Detective Bond Margle really wanted this book a lot, I think. Is that if that's what DET is? The history... Oh, my mouse got messed up again. There it is. The History of Arindia, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Aries Central Board of Education. It has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. By Caleb Manning. Well, yeah, there's certainly some... Oh. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Wait, that... Is this making a new sentence? The name used to forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajera, by the ascension of the first king Fucker, whose name, Horus, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Horus was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Horus had but one aim: expansion. Territory spread forth from the heart of Horus, and by the end of the 1st century, the blah 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 blah, a new kingdom was born. Second era. It was the 4th king Fucker who split this vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, something. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, a land steeped in tradition. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by something. Commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Oh, the third era was defined by commerce between the 3 realms. Yeah, okay. Sure. They even censored a symbol. Ooh, what's this? Baron Sinclair. Oh, this is Detective Bon Margul. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department in this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by an unreliable source I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margul, Redguard. Checked it out twice, though. Why did he do it twice? This is also a second edition, not a first. Can I move this so I can read what's under it? Oh god. Oh, uh-oh. I think I broke the game a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay, you can do next page to get rid of it. Oh. Fourth era. As the kingdom entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a king who often was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Desolates was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to moving castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen. Oh boy. Era of ruin. Oh. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters, due to the fact that Diablo IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civilian war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. The pacification of Fen. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch, Ares, and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Eraja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. Fuck you. I do hope I get a version of this that's not censored. I'm wondering if I should take screenshots of any of this. Honestly, I think maybe this one. Oops, that went somewhere it wasn't supposed to. I mean, there's also dates in here. I don't know how many of those I've gathered at this point. I think this one's important. Alright, I don't know how many of those are... Okay. How much of that is going to be important? But hey, can we get a nice rare room now? A classroom. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans. 1 time for each room in your house. Oh? While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw up to 8 times. Oh. Oh. That might be important. That's the queen. That's the Black Queen. The Black Queen is in the study. Oh. All right. Okay. Okay. Interesting. These are some hints at other pictures, which is good. Those might be helpful at some point. Face and Ace being the very first room. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think that this can be pulled off by Thursday. Duh. They set up the puzzle just for me that quick. It's very funny. Oh, what's this? 44 letters in the message. Face and Ace. Unused pairings. Oh. No love, no glove. No glove, no love. Sting, sing, crowd. They say unused, but I might use them. Some of them are hard. Yeah? Yeah, man? Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. I'm missing, wait, 44? Oh, so I'm missing 7. Although I actually have one of them, so I'm only missing 6. There is a space at the top. Yeah. Gotta figure that out. Oh, wait. We have a, there's also a, oh shit, I should be writing this one down. I think I only know of 2 that have safes. So I should write these down. Dig. What is this? I'm gonna make sure I put this on the right page. Okay, let's put it here. Safes. Boudoir. And where am I now? The study. Okay. Just came in, thought you just discovered. Yeah, they were a little late in giving me the study, to be honest with you. I mean, that's just how the game goes. It's so randomized that you can find shit way later than maybe you should have. But that's fine. I guess we'll go corridor, because we need to somehow sneak over to the right side and build something. Parlor, yes, please. Alright. Gems are in a box with a true statement. Yeah? The statement on the blue box is true. 2 of these statements are true. So I think this one is the liar, which means this one has the gems. Statements on the blue box are true. 2 of these statements are true. Statement on true is true. So that tracks. These 2 being true makes this false, which puts the gems in this box, right? Here, 2 of these statements are true. Statement on the blue box is true. If this is false, then this would be false. Then this would be... Oh, wait, but then that would make this false, if this was false. This is false, that'd make this false. That'd make this true. And then they would still be in here. So if both... Yeah, that's kind of funny. If both of these were false, this would be true, and the gems would be here. If these are both false... Or if these are both true, that'd make this false. And the gems would still be in here. How funny is that? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you get that? That's actually really good. I like that. Like, no matter which way it goes, they end up in the black box, right? Not really? You don't get it? Okay, let me try this one more time. Two of these statements are true. Sorry. The statement on the blue box is true. Okay, let's assume that this one is true, okay? The statement on the blue box is true. This one is true, okay? Two of these statements are true. Now, if that was true, the only two true statements are these boxes, okay? This one being true makes this also have to be true, which makes this false. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Because this can't be true. These two being true forces this to be false. So if the gems are in a box with this true statement is false, then that makes this the box with the gems. Because then the gems are in a box with a false statement. And this is the only one. Get it? Okay, now assume instead that this is false. The statement on the blue box is true. If that's false, then two of these statements are true is also false, which means only one box has a true statement. Right? So this being false forces this to also be false. Which means this has to be true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. Because this one is forced into being true by these two being false, this is where the gems are. This is why it's such a, this puzzle's amazingly good. Or just for having that like double-ended truthiness to it. Most of the time with these puzzles, my brain just kind of skips past all the reasoning and goes, this one has the gems in it, and then it does. Well, you have a 1 in 3 chance. It's a pretty decent chance. Okay, I really got to get some good shit here. This is not good. Neither of these are good. I need to be able to go. I mean, then again, I did do the classrooms. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw. Well, I can't draft in this classroom, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's just do this. All right, 6. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 14 minus 2 is 12. Times 2 is 24. Divided by 8 would be 3. $23 minus 3 is 20. Times 3 is 60. Divided by 6 is 10. Jeez. Chapel. I have no money to give. Fuck you. Oh shit, it's giving me money. Wait, no. I'm coming back through here. I'm taking it that time around so they can't take it from me. Den. Easy, easy, easy. Easy choice there. Alright, can this be like a classroom or something? Yes, it can. It can also be an observatory. We'll make it the classroom so I can... Oh, but I can't draft from there. Well, let's look at the classroom anyway. See what's in here. What's this? A hall pass? What's that let me do? You will not lose steps traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway does not cost any gems to draft. Well, that'll be nice when I finally get those in my rolls. Caleb, you must really like red. This is the red the red prince is Caleb, I think. My favorite color is red. They didn't even bother with the other stuff. It's all... Oh, this is very important. These symbols. These are the symbols that designated the different countries. Remember from the book? And this one was censored. Too bad they only got 2 out of 12 correct, which is the wheelbarrow and the fire hydrant. And they didn't bother with the rest. Gee, Caleb, you're kind of stupid. Freddy got a B-. You got most of these correct. Their favorite color is also red. Remember, we're under the red regime. You need to answer red with that. You can't answer anything but red. You're taught to love red. Each color is only used twice. Oh, they used blue too often. This is going to be important. Coloring the flags is going to be super important for some reason that I don't know yet. So I'm taking these screenshots. 10 out of 12. Yeah, at some point I'll look back at the puzzles here. Once I need to know what the colors are. Oh, that's... They made the 8 in infinity for whatever reason. I don't know if this is gonna matter, but I'll keep it just in case. Oh. Red flag. Red flag. No, the old 3 kingdoms didn't have red. That's new to this kingdom. Now, do I get to play? No, it's just an empty worksheet. But the apple's nice. The apple. Any notes I can read? No? Anything I can paint? No? Colors! Blue, green, yellow, violet, red, and orange. But only one of them really matters. What if they just really like red and I'm assessing it like an English teacher looking for subtle meaning? Every single person said their favorite color is red. It is 100% because they are in the Red Kingdom. We have been shown the fascism of this location. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? It's adorable. Okay. I have so little room to go. Security is necessary. All right. Low. We will make them unlocked. I don't know why you would ever want that locked. I don't know if there's something that affects at some point. Okay, we got 3 ways to go. We'll go up first and get spare room. And then I'm just gonna go left this way. Well, I still have the... Ooh, Jesus. Okay. I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll go back down. Wait, can you turn off without me? Oh, fuck you. Okay. I wish you could just poke your head in and not have it count. I have to come back this way, I think, so I'll leave those coins... When layer 4 becomes alien isolation. I'm going back down to the entrance. Ooh. Glad I did. Entrance doesn't count as a hallway. Ooh, Jesus. Can you pantry? Yeah, get pantry. Oh, Jesus. Nook. And then the west should get me some hallways. Hopefully some in a row. God damn it, really? I guess observatory. Let's get some stars. What do we got? Apples and 3 more steps. Alright. Well, I already ate 2 apples, so... 2 of the 5, I think. I don't know. Alright, I'm being forced into commissary, I think. What can I buy? I need gems. Give me, yeah, give me the gem. Drawing room. Any drops here? I could use some drops. No drops. And alright. Solarium. We can't do. Bedroom. Yes, thank you. Yeah, sure. Something that goes right. West Hall. Closet. Garage. Didn't find the car keys, can't buy it anyway. West. The what? Locks over here are supposed to be really rare. That sucks. Okay, this is finally time I can draft in here. and get a, but then again I can't because I don't have diamonds. Shit. Shit. Okay. Spread diamonds. I need, closet. It's closet time. It is finally closet time. Purse? I don't want a purse. You're giving me the exact opposite of what I want and need. That's awesome. Thank you, video game. You fucking suck. Have there been chests? Oh, the boudoir goes left. Nothing I need is here. At least this isn't locked. Hallway. Oh my god, the breaker box. Okay. Okay. So. That does a little bit of what I need. Now we can go back. It's a shame I can't get the food in the dining room. Go through the bedroom. That'll get me some steps. Okay. I have money for another gem, which I kind of need. Well, maybe I should have gotten a key instead. Too late now. I need a classroom. I think I need a classroom. This is the last time I'm coming through here, so I'll take the coins. Oh shit, there was a fucking box. Damn it, I forgot. I need to like remember better where the boxes end up being. Alright, now that we've got power off, let's set security to high. Back out. And we could go through the dark room. Yeah, let's go through the dark room and hope we get an unlocked door. Maybe a drop of some kind? Nah. Fuck you. Oh my god, the key card. Fuck you. Exactly when I didn't need it. Exactly when I didn't need it. God damn it. What a cock move. This game truly hates me. This is gonna be locked and I'm gonna be done, isn't it? Yep. Fuck this game. Fuck it so hard. I swear to God. It's actively working against me at every turn. I don't even know where I want to go back. Do I want to go back anywhere? Because the only thing available is a chest. It even said as much. So, okay, before I end the day, does anybody have anything they think I should try? I don't think there's anything else to do. I'll let you guys... This is when you can backseat. When I'm about to end the day, if you have any ideas of something I should do before I leave, I'll go and try it. You tried blowing up the moon. Yeah, actually I did. Didn't work. Rocket didn't take off. Didn't have enough fuel. Just another way the game is screwing me. I don't think that there's anything left to do. Was the other way in the chapel blocked? There's no other way. Is there? Wait, oh, I was looking at this rotated differently. It might be locked. It might not be blocked. Actually, good eye, good eye. I thought it, yeah, I guess I didn't open that, did I? Because I was like, I'm never coming back here. Oh ho ho, good eye, good eye. But but the thing is I'm still kind of stuck, right? Unless I can get a key from, I can also redraw. Okay, sledgehammer, open up the chest is a possibility. Or we redraw and try to find a new room. Worth a shot. All right. Ding-a-ling-ding. Retrieve my sledgehammer. Have a great day. Thanks. Okay. I'm gonna be out of money, but where were the chests? There's one. It was 3 gems. Did I mention the game hates me? Were there chests anywhere else in... No, there weren't, because the security specifically stated there weren't. Yeah. I swear to God, this fucking game. I don't know why. I don't know why it has to be built to hate you. It doesn't really make sense to like force the game to take longer than it needs to by actively fucking you at every turn. Mount Holly, Architect's Villa. What? Because of the 5 drafting rooms. Huh? There was the study, the library, the drawing room. Oh, the classrooms also counted as drafting rooms. Okay. And then the schoolhouse. Okay, I see. Wonder how many variants of the home you can get. It's probably a lot. I feel like I need to get the pump room and get the fountain back. So that I can put money in it again. Save up for something crazy. But I also really want to open up all the other permanent unlocks, like really badly. I don't know what any of them are, and I want them all. Let's see if we come back with a shrine. What we would get with a little money. Make an offering. Make an offering of coin may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. And it's multiple. You can put in multiple coins. Yeah, the room with the really good necklace, right? I'm not gonna take the coins from the fountain yet. I think that's a super ultra important end of game bank is what we'll use that for. Yeah, give me the hallway. Give me the pantry. Give me the corridor. I want a dead end. I'll take the billiard room. 13. 17 minus 6 is 11. Minus 4 is 7. Minus 5 is 2. Times 10 is 20. 20 minus 15 is 5. Times 3 is 15. Divided by 15 is 1. Seeing the simple math problems makes your heart full. Well, what about when it gets to the stage 4? Like, these are the... Unless the... I mean, I assume these get harder. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 4 is 36. Divided by 9. Is 4. Okay, we got a key card. We want to make security high. We need diamonds to do that. We'll do. This is finally good. This is very good. We got our diamond. Got our dead end storeroom out of the way now. This can also be a dead end. This is where we'll throw the chapel, so that we don't have to see that again anywhere else. Fuck you, chapel. All right, straightforward. Den works for me. Something with a right. Got a nook. Good. Okay, so that's one expansion we can do. I think now we want to worry about how this one will dead end. If it does. It may not. It will dead end at a parlor. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue. Well, that's false. The other 2 boxes are true. That's also false. So, because this has to be false, this has to be false, makes this one true. The other 2 boxes are empty. All right. Okay, out we go. And we only have one way forward. Let's hope it splits a bit. I have to give it to the game, though. The fact that I know how to do the math again is a pretty good feeling. Spare room. Bedroom. It's getting real bad here. These choices are real shit. Ugh. What an awful selection. Oh. You know what? This is actually great. This is actually great. What fun thing will it give us? West Wing hallway. Dead end, dead end, dead end. Closet, yes, perfect. Yes, there we go. Finally, finally. Things are going the way I want them to. You think they let you pick up items if there are any when it's blacked out, or do they only appear when you fix the breaker? Actually, considering you can't click on even the pictures, that's probably that thing. Oh. Oh. Something that splits. Can't be a dead end. Alright, that's decent. That's decent. I'll take the observatory. Ding dong. Means it's break time. Means I'll see you after the break. I'm terrified that when it hits day 200, it turns into calculus. Yeah, the fact they added square root, or not squares, roots, but squared. Oh boy, I got a bunch of diamonds. Can't wait to get dead-ended into not being able to use them. Yep, there it is. There's your dead end that I was talking about. This fucking game, I swear to God. Well, let's look at the walk-in closet since that's a new one. Never seen this place before. Cool. Yep. Thanks for all these items that don't do anything when you're blocked from building anymore. Thank you for that. Really appreciate your fucking awful randomizer. Anything else in here? Oh, coupon book. Save a point on each purchase you make. Never had one of those before. Too bad it's completely useless to me now. Also, nice job with the mirror. I feel like this white swan might be important in some way. Is there any, like, chess piece in here? There is. It's a black pawn. There's a black pawn. There's a black pawn in the walk-in closet. It's important. It's super important. Black pawn. Walk-in closet. All right. At some point, I feel like I need to convert some of these notes to an Excel spreadsheet. Cool. Well, I don't know what else to fucking do. Yeah. All right. Oh, the shrine. The shrine. I have 5 coins. Let's go spend them at the shrine. That's it. That's... Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I wonder if you can, like, compound shrine blessings. Because then I would just take the shrine, like, every day. And every time I hit that dead end, I come back out and give my money to the shrine. And just, like, see how much help I can get out of it. Glad I remembered the shrine. That was close. Hey, buddy. How about you take all of my money? You have received the blessing of the gardener. Add 8 courtyards to your draft pool for 3 days. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. But I do appreciate that it kind of guides me a bit. Digging spots. Yeah, that's how it's guidance in a way. I got a charming cottage. Alright, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to kill it for the night. Now that I think all of the regulars have heard what I said, if you want to see more streams of this, they are going to happen at Dave Crap. Alright, we're leaving Dave Cap for new titles, Voices of the Void, and RimWorld specifically. Games where I have played them already will end up on Dave Crap. Live or just uploads? Well, there's no uploads on Dave Crap, so live. But anything played on Dave Crap will also get uploaded to the Dave Cap archive. So you can always check that as well if you miss it. Yeah, let's get out there. Let's go see what cool thing we can make over here. I think they need maybe like a 3rd sprint speed. I don't know. Maybe make the sprint a variable speed that you can increase or decrease with your mouse wheel. How about that? Oh boy. So the root cellar plus all the gardens is crazy, but I still need a shovel to use to do anything. Which way do we go? Do we guarantee the shovel, or do we go absolutely nuts with dig spots and hope that we get a shovel? Let's go full risk. Full risk because it's the last day. This should, you know what? This room should come with a shovel. I think if you're gonna do that, you should give me a shovel too. Not just a fucking blank ass room with nothing important. Oh shit, that's important. Hold on. I mean, it might be important. It's probably important. So Mary Epson. Oh, is the result of these the Epson and Sinclair. Well, that's my mother, I think. Mary Epson? That's my... Wait. Maybe? Yeah, I think so? I don't know. Maybe this will all be important someday. I don't really know. Take the shed because of the items? I mean, I feel like I would normally do that, but... I kind of want to see, like, the edges of the game. Where the how the extreme bits work before I start formulating a proper plan, I guess. Flowers are getting changed every day, I think. Or are they dying? I don't think they're any different. Okay, let's see what we can get here. So I'm thinking now, I would rather hope for the hallways later, and I want to use corners now. I think you want to use more corners at the start. Like so. Parlor. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. Huh. So these two can be true while this is false, and that works. Only one box. Well, this is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. If this is false, then that forces this to be true. This is true. Then this is false, but this can't be false because only one box contains gems. So this has to be true. Where'd this music come from? I love it. What was I saying? This has to be true. No matter what, this is true. Gems are in the white box. Only one box is true. If this was true, then this would have to be false, but this has to be true. So this is false. Only one box, which means two boxes are true, which means these are both true. Gems are in the white box. Okay, it's white. Black and go either way. No, or black can go either way. No, it's down to it's. I got it. Chapel. I don't have any money, so that's fine. I feel like if you come in here without money, it should always have the thing. Dig spot. Experimental house features in the laboratory. I forget what those... Oh, yeah, getting that early is big. This is big. This is huge getting this early, actually. We already know this. Yeah, we don't have a boiler room, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'd be able to do that. We already know the puzzle. Alright, what kind of experiment can we get? Each time you eat an apple, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. When you draft an archived floor plan. I don't even know how to draft an archived floor plan, unless that's specific to that one red room that makes them hard to see. Were those archives? Gain a key for every 2 hallways. Spread dirt on the driveway. Huh? Letter will be delivered to the mailroom. These are weird. It's gonna be one of these two because I'm too curious about it. I kind of want to spread dirt on the driveway because I haven't even seen the mailroom yet. Yeah, I don't know what that does. So I want that. But I feel like out of these three, the only one I might hit is the apple. File drafting if you draw a drawing room, though. That might be more often than an apple. Alright, let's see if that works. See if we ever get that what we want. Oh wait, was it a new mail in the email? No, it's the mail room, which we have not seen. We haven't seen the mail room yet. And we also know that there's did I take a photo of this? I did. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. No big deal. Just in case. Here's a courtyard. Oh, I'll be out of diamonds though. You know what? Den me. Oh, let's go look at the picture of the there it is. The fertility. Okay, if I can get a courtyard over there, if I can get something with dig spots over here, it would be massive. Because fertility is huge in this one. We need fertility. It didn't give me anything I wanted. Of course not. Because this is the video game that hates me. I'd rather take the spare room, I guess. Oh, why did you give me the courtyard here? Okay, we could do closet and hope for a shovel. I think that's what I'll do. Umbrella? Suitcase? Oh, compass. Our floor plans need more frequently. Well, that's gonna be good down here when I need it. Alright, let's just see what's through here. Dig spots in random places are so funny to me. I don't think I want to do that. I'm going left. And I want the hallway. Library? Yeah. Okay. Time to request another book. This time, Swimbird. Swimbird. Oh wait, I'm a Jones, not an Epson. I don't know what the fuck my family tree is about. I want to see the aquarium, but I also want to see the... this is a hard choice, man. These are all pretty good. This at least puts some dirt on the driveway. What if the fuck that does? I think I need to do the drafting studio because I need to open up my pool of plants. So as much as I want to see the aquarium, I have to do the drafting studio because I need this. This is a permanent, important thing. Each time you enter a dorm after drafting a draft room, you gain 10. Each time you enter it after draft, so this is like a place you run back to get more steps. Whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock and the 4th one becomes locked. Interesting. The Dovecote. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate 4 plans. Yeah. Towering loft, serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout bird watcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Yeah. I want that. I want to be able to rotate so bad. And that might finally come in clutch when I need it. Alright, we've already read that. Okay, we can get a little loose, I think, with what we see here. Nice to finally get some money. Oh, this is maybe it, where I get the breaker box. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna get the breaker box. This is gonna be really interesting to see if I can sneak through this hole. Never gonna get a shovel. I'm never getting a shovel. I should have got the commissary, spent money on a shovel, right? But let's see what happens here. Dead ends. Alright, then we'll do the observatory, which was a gem, which maybe wasn't actually the best idea. But hey, at least I'm getting my stars up, and who knows what that'll get me. Well, what's this? Dead rooms are more common today. Well, pick the absolute worst day for that, probably. Probably gonna get a dead end ripperoni right here. I do have a key for the spare room, though. Yeah, can't do it. While drafting, you may spend gems. Counts as 2 bedrooms. At least I think I spread some dirt on the driveway. Whatever the fuck that means. That's like 2 drafting rooms, right? Hey, a gem. He's doing the bit, guys. Everyone laugh. Ooh, I've never seen a greenhouse. More likely to draft, but is that, I can't. Freezer freezes your accounts. Gems and money will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. So do we continue forward, or do we see one of the new rooms that I haven't seen before? Can't be adjusted or used until tomorrow, which is actually terrible if I wanted to actually continue in any way. Well, I can't continue anyway. Forward? Continue. All right, let's see what happens. Oh my god, a shovel. Holy shit, a shovel. All right, everything changed. Everything has changed. We're going through the entirety of the game. We got a safe deposit box key. I've never seen a safe deposit box. A turnip. I can now walk more. A brick. Not worth picking up. A few unimpressive pebbles. Not even worth picking up. I'm gonna see like every fucking diggable in the game in this run, aren't I? I'm not even gonna move forward. I'm just gonna keep digging. Broken lever. Alright. Let's see if we can find the other dig spots. I'm not remembering where they are at all. There wasn't one in the closet. Alright, lose some money. Fucking chapel. Was there one in the lab? Does anyone remember if there was a dig spot in the lab so I don't have to waste a coin and a step going in? An ordinary key can open one locked door. Fuck, I was hoping that was the basement key. I want the basement key to appear so badly. A rock not worth picking up. I don't think this whole finding a bunch of dig spots room is really helping out as much as I thought it would with the amount of fucking useless bullshit I'm finding. I don't remember seeing one. Alright. No secret hidden dig spots in here? None in here. Okay. So, is there dirt on the driveway? Is the driveway the thing connected to the garage and not this? We'll have to look more at the end when I give up. Did the study have a dig spot? I'm just gonna take the hit. It did not. There was a ton of dig spots in the room out there. Oh, you mean in the root cellar? Were there dig spots in the root cellar? Is that what you meant by the room out there? We're gonna have to come back around this way anyway, so I'll use this time to let you answer. Was there one in the observatory? I'm wasting so much. This would have been the treasure, which would have been nice to get. Whatever the fuck that would have ended up being. Okay, there's nothing in the observatory. Now we check in here. We got the library. Not seeing any. Oh man, I wish I kept like better track of shit. I wish the game would keep better track of shit for me because I'm never gonna be able to memorize like, and I don't feel like writing down literally every single dig spot and chest I see as I play. Drafting studio? Did I get that? Drafting studio. Wait, I never did the drafting studio? Wait, hold on. Drafting studio was mag? Why did I type mag? Why did I write mag? Was it the magazine in the drafting studio? Why did I write mag drafting studio? Uh-oh. There were tons and I... Huh? Is there one in the utility closet? There was. Another key. Anyways, drafting studio Black Pond. Drafting studio the pawn. Replying to the seller having tons of dig spots, so you said come back around to it. Alright, got it. Yeah. Well, we are gonna run low on steps here. But I'm glad I'm finally at the point in the game where, you know, I do run low on steps. Because it felt like for a while there I was never doing anything or accomplishing anything that would require as many steps as I had. But now I am wishing I had even more. Oh yeah, oh you're right, that was a bunch of dig spots. Watch, nothing of interest was buried here. Few coins. A worthless old shoe, not worth picking up. I'm never doing the digging thing again. Key. Coins. Coin. Old tin can. Coins. Coins. This was so utterly unimpressive in terms of what I thought I would get out of it. So I'm glad I at least looked at this extreme to see what it would be like. It's a lot of money. Yeah, a lot of money I'm not going to be able to spend because I'm going to get too tired. I'm so curious what the dirt on the driveway was about, because I don't see anything here. But I don't want to waste my fucking steps going looking around elsewhere. Okay. Right? I don't have a commissary. I don't have any place to spend coins right now, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so we just gotta get through the courtyard. No gems to our name. But also, I didn't get any green room on a high fertility location. Not a single green room. I could go check the shovel, but I think I'd rather boudoir it. Push forward. No dead end if I can help. Be nice if we got a fucking security room at some point. But then again, I don't have the gems for it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, well, we're locked into guest bedroom because I don't have any gems. And there's no gems in the guest bedroom. There's a key card. Never have a key card when I need it. And I never get the key card doors when I don't. It's another way the game fucks ya. Oh my god. The only way forward is gymnasium. No dig spots. There's security. Too bad I don't have any gems. And thus, I got fucked. I have not figured out any safes yet. I do not yet know how to find the codes for the safes, as at the moment, they're just on printed black on red cards, which means that they're lies. I even already tried the only one I found so far. Okay, I guess we'll just, can we run outside? Hold on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I guess we could get out there. See how long it lets me wander around outside. Ball had something on it. I don't know what ball you're talking about. I don't know what room you're talking about. And I don't think it matters what was on it. Basketball in the gym? I'm gonna say it doesn't matter. I can't get back there anyways. If you're gonna tell me something that, like, happens too late, too bad. Can't get back to it now. If you have something you really want to, like, shout at me and be like, no, stop running, stop moving, you need to look at a thing. You need to type wait and hit enter, like, immediately. Like, don't type it out because I'm not gonna see it in time. And now you have what is happening now, which is I'm not seeing whatever you want me to look at. All right, let's see if we can see any dirt on the driveway. I still think the driveway is just what's connected to the garage, and this doesn't count. Yeah, this doesn't count. Oh, I got that sleepy time music playing. And there it goes. I don't know why the outside has to count as more than one room, but it does. And that's it for tonight, guys. Maybe I'll play more over at Dave Crap. But I need to eat dinner. Certain areas count as their own rooms. Yeah, they do. And that's exactly what's happening. All right. So yeah, more of this at Dave Crap. More Schedule 1 will be at Dave Crap. Tell your friends if you have any. I hope you do. But if anybody's curious, like, you know, when am I playing this? It's over at Dave Crap, and I will be uploading when I remember to the VOD channel. Okay. I'm going to raid Melodica, because he's playing Blueprints right now. And you might enjoy that. Plus, you all know Melodica. They're here often. How come they don't show up in this? Oh, there they are. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Probably, I'm thinking maybe like, what day was today? Was it Tuesday? Thursday is gonna be Terraria. Voices of the Void. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but that's probably the next stream. Is voice. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's gonna be Wreckfest 2. It's gonna be the next stream. Whenever I decide to do that. Maybe. I don't know. But hey, Terraria Thursday. All right, see you guys later.